Good afternoon, everyone. Let me tell you about an incident that happened 4 years ago, a very, very important incident in my life. I was preparing for a 2-hour concert with live music. And to present this 2-hour concert, I had to undergo 8 months of rigorous training, which means I had to wake up every day at 5 o'clock, finish my morning practice, go to class, finish my yoga practice, come back, go to college, return from college, once again head back to class, have another 3-hour session where I practice, come home and just crash on the bed. This was my routine for 8 months. Okay? And then the big day arrived. The big day arrived and I went on stage and I danced my heart out. And then I came off stage and I asked everybody, my cousins were there, my friends were there, my uncles and aunts, friends, family, all of them. I went to each of them and I asked, how was it? Did you like it? They said, oh, Gowri, the stage was so beautiful. Oh my God, you looked so gorgeous in that second costume. Oh my God, Gowri, you've just transformed on stage. And then I went to my brother. Okay, he's 7 years younger to me. I went to him and I asked, Subbu, how did you like it? He said, oh my God, Gowri, I hated it. Can we go home? Is it over? I need to go watch the match. I was like, this is what siblings do. This is what brothers and especially your younger brothers and sisters do. They're born to do this, right? So I was fuming. I said, I've worked hard for 8 months. Okay? I've come home with sore legs where I can't even feel the base of my feet anymore. And you're telling me you hated it. What? And I said, I was fuming. This entire generation, like my brother and myself, of course, has been peering into mobile screens and into web series. And, they don't even appreciate an entire civilization being presented on stage in a capsule. He did not appreciate it. Okay, for example, that was my performance. Okay. So then I was fuming, but then I realized something. I realized that when I went and talked back to my cousins all around me, I said, what did I do in the second song? Can you tell me? They said, oh, Gowri, you did some flowy movements. You jumped. But I said, but there was a story. Did you understand the story? There was a warrior, and then I didn't understand. I said, that second piece I did was 40 minutes long. You didn't understand anything? No, it was very beautiful. It was very beautiful. It was very beautiful. I said, okay, did you understand it? I think so. And that's when it struck me. Somewhere, something was going wrong. Dance was supposed to be story in motion. And I realized I wasn't being a really good storyteller. Not just of my technique, I realized my entire generation of artists were not being good storytellers. We were telling stories in languages that the audience did not understand. For the audience, the new age Indian audience or a global audience, for them it was like watching a foreign movie without subtitles. Frustrating. So, what's the problem? The problem is, they said, I don't understand this. A much more bigger problem, I am doing you a favor by watching you perform. I'm doing you a favor. I took out my time of 2 hours in the evening, sacrificed my cricket match. I came to the auditorium to see you perform. This is a favor and you owe me. This is what everybody thinks. So this is the problem. So what's the solution? I understood that in this entire spectacle of organizing a performance and performing, it was becoming a huge spectacle in personal glorification. Oh, come, see how long I can sit in my Aramanti. Oh, come see how high I can jump. Oh, come see how fast I can run across stage. Somewhere in this journey, I forgot the most important thing, that it is you. I am performing for you. You're not coming to watch me perform. You're coming here for enlightenment. And I don't mean spiritual enlightenment at all. And dance concerts were designed to enlighten, to better us. So I was thinking, what do we do? What do we do? There is a problem. What's the solution? So the next week, we went to a zoo. And it was also an experience, right? Going to a zoo is also an experience, right? So we went there. And then I saw that there was a really good activity. There was a snake that was being passed around to children. Okay? And each of these children used to hold the snake, and then they used to scream in fear, and then tell, Mommy, Papa, please take a photo fast. And then they say, oh wow, lovely snake. Its name is Rocky, yeah? Okay. And then they pass it on. This photograph and this experience, they're never going to forget. I'm pretty sure you've had similar experiences. So what is going wrong when a zoo is able to beat a classical dance performance? What's happening? So I came to the realization that we were not initiating the audience into our language. Okay? So at this point, I would like to take you all along on a journey of my solution. Are you all ready? For this part of the session, I want you all to be children. Can you please promise me this? Just do whatever I ask you to do without having any inhibitions. All right? Okay. So this is the story of a courtesan. Okay? A courtesan is somebody back in the centuries who is skilled in music, who is skilled in dance, who is skilled in social etiquette. Okay, that's who a courtesan is. Let's give her a name. Okay? Sundarambal. Okay? Sundarambal is the name of our courtesan. And who are we? We are all a part of Sundarambal's entourage. Okay? You're all musicians. You're all her group dancers. You're all her accompanists. Okay? So we have a routine. Every morning we get ready, and in the evening we perform. Shall we all get ready? No? Yes? Okay. So now we're going to get ready. I want you to go to your right and open your wardrobe. Your left, please. And you open your wardrobe. Yes. Oh my God, all of us have wardrobes. Superb. We open it. And then we see, oh my God, so many silk dhotis, so many silk saris, and we take out one. Okay, use this mudra. You take out one. Nobody wants to wear silk clothes in the first floor? Yes. And you wrap it around you. Yes, this group is wrapping it really well. Okay, and then you look in the mirror. Okay, you all have mirrors? Okay. Cha-cha. We can do better. What a color. What else? Oh, this blue Kanjivaram sari. This dhoti. And we wear, yes. And then we see, this suits me. Yes. And then we open our jewelry box. If you all don't do this, you will not follow the story. Please come on, guys. Open your jewelry box. This is the time for you to imagine your unimaginable wealth. Okay? And you take out your pearl necklace. And you put it around you. Yes. And we take out a diamond choker. Unimaginable. But it's there. We wear it around. Earrings. Big ones. Why skimp? Oh. And flowers in our hair. Can we all? Men, women, all genders. Yes. Why not? It's a story. We can all be characters. Perfume. Oh, how lovely we smell. Ah. And then you tell your friends, do I look nice? Ask each other. You look nice? Yes. Yeah, Sundarammal's group is like that. They all know that they're beautiful. They all know that nobody can beat them. Okay? So then suddenly somebody knocks on the door. Tap, tap, tap. Okay? So Sundarammal says, she tells her assistant, Leela, go see who's at the door. And Leela comes running back and says, oh my God, Sundarammal, it's the crown prince. Who is it? The crown prince. Oh, she says, wow, the crown prince. What does he want? She says, he wants to see you perform. Of course we will perform. We will perform in the evening. Ask him to wait. But then Leela says, but Akka, he wants something else. Says, okay, what else does he demand? She says, Akka, he wants it for free. He doesn't want to pay. Being the crown prince, the next ruler of our kingdom, he doesn't want to pay. Sundarammal, hi, yeah. That's the thing. He doesn't want to pay. And she says, Leela, Kannamma, come here. She says, yes, Akka. One day, God will come down from heaven. Okay, you must all listen closely because this is the most strongest lesson of leadership and self-worth I have ever seen. Are you all ready for the lesson? Yes? She says, one day, God will come down, okay? He will search our kingdom. That is Sundarambal's kingdom. Oh. And then he will look for our door. And that day, Leela, you will open the door, okay? So when you open the door, and when you see that it is God himself, ask him to pay. Ask him to pay. God, no, he can pay. If he can't pay, even if it is God himself, ask him to leave. Because I have built an institution. I have built my team. She could have very easily told Leela, Leela, you are younger in age. You can go do it. I will take half the money and still satisfy the prince. But no. Sundarammal knew that the statements and the actions that she delivers today is going to stand the test of time. If Leela one day has to come to her seat, she has to walk the talk like Sundarammal and nobody else. So from where did I get this story? This is a very, very popular Bharatanatyam padam written by Sri Dandayudapani Pillai called as Yaradi Endal Vasalil. Since decades, it has been performed on stage, done to death. Most popular padam in Bharatanatyam, but none of them had the experience that you did. None of them went back with the leadership lesson that you did, with the mentorship lesson that you did. Agree or not? This is half the story. I didn't even complete the story. Are you all curious to know the next half of the story? If I invite you to a leadership concert, will you all come? Because you will improve through my concert. So the solution is make the audience a part of the experience. Tell the audience this means a girl, this means a demon, and then let's begin our performance. The other one is to make sure that you can enlighten them about how they can be more successful. Just like the thousands of poems we have in the tradition of Bharatanatyam, which can teach you how to be a better analyst, how to be a better conversationalist, how to speak and talk like her. How to be a better negotiator. The crown prince really wants her, he will pay her double. How to be a better leader. How to be a better mentor. How to be a better person, which is the most important thing that the planet needs today. So we have been doing this. I discovered this as my passion, my why. And we started doing sessions like these, initiating audiences into our tradition, the vocabulary, the A, B, C, D of our tradition before giving them a very complicated sentence. So these are leadership exchanges. This is actually happening in a pub, a Bharatanatyam concert in a pub. Nothing felt out of place. This is for a chemical giant from Germany. This is Yakshagana, which was done as a team building activity for a sales team. How can you work together and bring in more sales through Yakshagana? So not just Bharatanatyam, we've been touching upon 15 different art forms to really learn the essence. How can you learn about mindfulness and teamwork through Indian traditional games? So every day I wake up, what is my purpose? What is my why? I wake up to enable you towards better success by sharing best practices from our heritage through Indian art forms and India's cultural wisdom. So why? Why am I doing this? Because I can help bring positive change in behavior and enable eager learning. Nobody has to be forced to learn this. They need to be eager to learn. And change must be inspired from within. They must say, I'm never ever going to behave like the crown prince. I'm going to be Sundarambal. So my mission is, and what I want to leave with you is unlearn the obsolete. Something that doesn't work, forget it. Discover the hidden and relearn the forgotten. So this is Gowri Priya Sethuram signing off, and namaste.